Hello and welcome back to Data Analysis and Visualization. I'm Javita Christie. And as you can see, today it's not the usual first screen that you see when the video starts. So this is because today I'm going to show you three tools that are very popular even today when you want to do data visualizations. So that's why I have three tools opened up here. One is Piktocharts. Another one is RAWGraphs 2.0, and we have Infograms to create infographics. And we are going to take a look at all the three tools one by one, and I'm going to show you how you can create an account and start using these tools for yourselves. So the first one that we are going to begin with is called Piktochart. So this is what Piktochart looks like. You just have to you just search on Google for Piktochart, and you'll come up with this one. So once you have that, you can create your account. I have created an account here, and your account is by default a free account, a basic account with some basic things that you can do on Piktochart. If you wish to do more, you would have to purchase a subscription or something for this. Now, I only have a free account right here because I just want to show you how it's working. And for that reason, you don't have to worry, because actually, if you open your dashboard, if you just click on the dashboard section here, you'll see it shows you 0 of 5 visuals created. So basically, with a free account, you can create 5 visuals. So after that, you just have to purchase one of these packages. You can have non-profit, educational, or other packages which are available. And if you like, if you like, after 5 visuals, if you feel that this is something which is helpful to you, then you could purchase it. So once you're done with that, you can click on create new. And when you do create new, you have all these options over here. You can go for infographics. You can go for presentations that you want. You can go for posters, reports, flyers, social media, and custom sizes. So if you do this, then basically you want to create your own Piktochart. You don't want to use the templates that are already available. And ideally, of course, it's better to just go with the templates that are available instead of creating your own if you are not that experienced in data visualizations. So I'm going to show you some of the templates that are available. So for infographics, these are some really nice templates. You can go for a blank template, create your own. That would not just be time consuming, but also, won't look very professional. So here, see, this is a marketing comparison template. You can click on preview to see what it would look like. Of course, all this data you can change. You can put your logo here, your website here. And this is what it looks like, the template. You can change these images for your own images, put some text here, change all of these things. So these are really long infographics which can be created. Same, we have another template here, right here. So this is also a good one. And you can see there are actually lots of options available for you. You just have to click on one, preview it, and if you like it, just click on use template, and it's all ready for you to use. And you can start using it whenever you want. So there are lots of options available for just infographics. Then there are some presentation options as well. So if you want to create a presentation for maybe your class report or for a business meeting, you could use all these things right here. And you can see some of these are featured ones, and you can always preview these presentations as well. So let's just go ahead and preview one of these. So this is a preview of what that would look like. This is your first slide. As you proceed, you can have content slide where you will mention that this is your sort of a presentation outline. This is a timeline sort of a thing for your company. as you can see. Then you have our mission, so some sort of an objective type slide. Some core values are given, and performance, and the thank you slide. So it's very simple, and you just have to click on it, preview it. If you like it, just click on use template, and you're good to go. You just change basically some of the text and put your own logo, and everything is ready. And there are some posters as well. So a lot of ready-made posters available, and you just directly use them. You don't have to worry about anything. Just use the posters with your own logos and everything. And you can create reports. So if you remember in the previous video, I talked to you about dashboards. Now you can create dashboards here directly. There are, I think, a few examples given, like this is one of the dashboards for hiring. So you can see how it is shown. Of course, to create this graph, you would have to show some data. Maybe through Excel, you would have to provide this data. And once you provide the data, this graph will be automatically created. So you can create dashboards as well. So this is a great example of a dashboard. And you don't have to do much. You don't need to know any coding. You can just do this directly. This is another good dashboard example you can see. And other than dashboards, if you don't want to create those kinds of dashboards, but you do want to show some monthly reports, annual reports, then there are like a document in a form of a document, not a dashboard. Then there are templates for that as well, you can see. And then there are flyers. So flyers are pamphlets that you might want to give to your clients, printouts, handouts that you want them to have. So there are lots of examples here as well. Lots of flyer examples. This is a 2-page flyer, you can see. And you could use the template. There are social media. For social media, there are lots of options. Like you can make Facebook covers, Facebook posts, Twitter headers, Twitter posts, and LinkedIn headers, LinkedIn posts, Instagram posts, and there's also a new feature called Instagram stories. So you could create Instagram stories as well using all these wonderful options given here for all types of occasions. And you could also go to team templates. For this, you need to start a 14-day trial, but if you had a purchased version, if you had some subscription, then you could work here together as a team. So there would be collaboration. And then we have Inspire Me section. So if you click on the Inspire Me section, you'll be able to see some things that people like you and me have created. So if you look at it, you can understand how people are using these things. So, and if you just click on it, you can use it for yourself. All these things you can use for yourself. So you don't have to worry about not being able to use. So basically, whatever you create is available for everybody else to use, and whatever they have created is available for you to use. So you can just go through the Inspire Me section and use one of these things if you like. And one other good thing is the custom sizes section. So you can customize the size, because sometimes if it's a flyer or poster, you might want to print it. So you might want to have a custom size. If you want that, you can select a custom size from here, portrait, landscape, whatever size you want. And all your infographics and all your other graphics will be of that size. So I hope this tool is useful for you. You can go ahead and try it out on your own because it's free for 5 visuals. And now we are going to see another tool, which is called Infogram, right here. So I'm going to show you Infogram. Now in Infogram also you have some free things. I have created an account. You can go to infogram.com and create your own account, and you get some free items to use. Okay, and if you don't, if that's not enough, then you can go ahead and create an account. You can upgrade it. So right now with the free account, this is what I get. You can start with creating infographics, reports, slides, just like we saw in Piktocharts. You can create dashboards. Let's explore that further. So when I clicked on dashboard, um, this is the type of data I'm getting. So these are already available, freely available dashboards that I can use for my own. And you can see there are posters as well. Of course, they are not as many as we saw in Piktochart, but they are there. So we don't have a lot of examples, but we do have some examples. We have some social media posts. So here you can see some samples for that as well. If you want to search by color, for example, I want to search for everything red, then I could do that also. If you want to create YouTube thumbnails, then which reminds me, I need to create one. So you can choose one of these things. You can preview it if you like. So preview it, and if you like it, you can just click on use this template and start using it. And whiteboards and more project types are not available currently because they are available if you upgrade into a premium version of this. So there are infographics, all these infographics. This is a noteboard, sort of a kind of a dashboard if you noticed. It is an interactive dashboard. You can hover over and see some data as well. So that's how it is. If you want to use, you can use this. You can just click on use this template and you'll get it. And you can also go for engagement analytics, how your website or something, how people are engaging with whatever you've created. You can collaborate as a team together on different infographics, on different types of graphics. But of course, that's available with a paid version of this. And same, you can brand your projects because whatever you create on Piktochart and Infogram is something that other people can use as well. So your design is not sort of branded. It does not have a copyright. People can use it. And that's the whole purpose of it. It's free because everybody collaborates and sort of donates and contributes. So that is why it's free. But if you want to brand your projects, you can do that by upgrading your subscription. So you can upload your own images, icons, stickers, GIFs, and flags if you want to. Of course, you want to change all the images that are given in the default posters. So that's how you can do it. So this is how Infogram works. And now I'm going to go to RAWGraphs 2.0, which is the third tool that I'm going to talk about today. So let's see that. Now for RAWGraphs 2.0, you get to paste your own data. So if you have data, say in an Excel file, you could paste it here, or there's an option to upload your data. So if you have an Excel file, you could just upload the file itself instead of pasting the data. So those are the two options. I'm going to go for the third one, which is try our data samples. So there are some there is some sample data available. There is also a fourth option, which is from URL. So if you have a data uploaded maybe on GitHub or something, you can paste the URL here and use that. So we're going to try one of these data sets given here, and they've also given what kind of graphs or something is created using that. So I'm just going to go for this box plot, violin plot, most populated cities per continent. So let me just click on that. And that's it. This is the data. So what this data shows is there's a continent given. This is the continent name. The country's name is given, and the most populated city of that country. So of course, also the population of it is given. So for example, in Asia, in China, there is a populated city called Shanghai with this much population. In India, we have Mumbai with this much population. There are other continents like Africa, South Africa, with Greater Johannesburg having this much population. Europe has Spain, Madrid with this much population. North America, you have US, Chicago with this much population. Um, Mexico, and there are lots of. Okay, so all these continents are there, all these countries and cities with their populations are given. There are total 50 rows over here. Okay. Now once it has parsed all these rows, all you have to do is choose the chart that you want to create for this. So for example, let's just say that I want to create a bar chart. Then I will just click on that chart that I want and create the mapping. Because it's a bar chart, we have 4 columns here: continent, country, city, and population. So these are the chart variables that you have. You have the bars itself, the size of those bars, okay, the color of those bars, and the series. So those are the chart variables, and you can drop things over there. For example, maybe I want to create the bars based on the city. Then this is what it looks like, just the city. All the cities are given and these numbers are plotted. How many times the cities are coming? Actually, all the cities are coming only once, so that's why. Let's remove cities and let's take population instead. So this is population. And you can see it will create it in this manner. Let's put city here in series section. Now you can see what's happening here. For each city, there is a different graph created, a small graph created for each city. And let's put here population and size as well. So there is some change over here for that. Once you're done with this, you can just click on download and the chart is yours to keep. Let's try to create another one, tree map, for example. So for tree map, once again, there is a hierarchy and stuff like that given. So let's say that I want the continent to be the hierarchy. Then I want the country. Next thing I want the city. So that's the type of hierarchy I want to create. And it's created here. You can see this is the hierarchy created. It's a tree map. So each continent has some country, some city. That is what is given. Let's drop a dimension of size over here. So based on population, these are sized, and you could also have color. So these are, you can give different colors based on certain ranges of populations. Here you can adjust the width and height and the background colors and the other types of colors which are available. This is a blue color scale. You can change it over here. And once you're done, you can download this data and keep it for yourself. So it's very easy to use, very simple to use. You just have to upload your data and create the graph. So no coding required at all. It's not like Plotly, which is quite difficult to use in my opinion, because if you don't know how to code in Python, then Plotly is difficult. Of course, there are on Plotly's website as well, you will find such options where you can create graphs without using code. Okay, so these are just some of the other tools that are available. So just so that you can get familiar with these data visualization tools if you wanted to create something for your own. So I recommend that you go through all these charts because there are so many of these charts. Some of them, some of the names are such that even we haven't heard. So like box plot is something very familiar if you've been following my course, but something like a bump chart or a contour plot is something we haven't seen. So I would recommend that you just click on it and explore how to create one by using the data given. So I hope this video helped you to understand Piktochart, Infogram, and RAWGraphs 2.0. And I'll be back with the next video, so I'll see you there, and thank you for watching.